He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we're proud.
Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Checks and balances, 9 wives, all the above, man. I want to talk about something because many of y'all has sent me that video about Anthony Joshua throwing the belts away and walking off and giving uncharacteristic speech. And I want to explain something to y'all. And this is just my perspective. Some people going to say Anthony Joshua's crazy. He's going berserk. He's losing it. But 80% of y'all have never given everything to something. 80% of y'all have never risked anything to be great. Anthony Joshua went into this fight knowing he was the underdog. Anthony Joshua knew that he couldn't be the same when he walked in that ring. And the same holds true for Deontay Wilder. He went from Mark Breland to Malik Scott. He had 3 training camps, he said, right? Or excuse me, or Tay Jones might have told me that. But I remember him in Miami. I remember him erecting a gym in his house. And I respected the man that give everything. I've said that about Deontay Wilder countless times. And at the end of the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight, Deontay Wilder refused to shake Tyson Fury's hand. I wouldn't have shaken Tyson Fury's hand neither. Deontay Wilder responded by not shaking Tyson Fury's hand. And Anthony Joshua responded by doing what he did, as we saw tonight. On the other side of mediocrity is greatness. And I'm going to tell you guys the story. I've never told this story ever on this platform. I was a part of the greatest football team in school history at Whittier College. I'm going to show y'all this. 97 and 98. I'm a Hall of Famer in my college. I was a great athlete, as I tell you guys. But I'm going to tell you guys something. 97, we won the first championship. 97, we won the first championship. The summer after that, 97 to 98, I'm going to tell you about that summer. I was homeless. I got arrested. I had to go to summer school. And I slept in my car, man. I slept on my sister's couch, my best friend, Nyron, and my back seat of my car, and whatever girl I was having sex with at the time, right? And all while, the whole time, I never missed OTAs. I never missed one-on-ones with the quarterback. My team never knew I was homeless. My team never knew I got arrested because I got arrested on Sunday night. I came back Tuesday, so I just did the 100-yard sprints. I never told anybody at school I was arrested because I was embarrassed. It was petty theft. I was stealing out of a Super Kmart. I was ultra embarrassed. So I never told a teammate or nothing. I don't think my teammates know to this day. I never said, hey, I was arrested last night. I was too embarrassed, you know? And I gave everything that summer to that team. Everything. You know why I gave everything to that team? 1, I was an asset. And 2, everyone else was giving everything to that fucking team. And I don't know how I would have responded had we lost in the champion. I got 2 rings. I've never worn them on this show. I got 2 rings. And I never I don't know how I would have responded in that situation. But I gave everything to that fucking team. Every fucking thing. I gave up pussy. I gave up a job. I couldn't work the 9 to 5 because we had 2-a-days. In the summertime, because we were defending champs. The coach didn't care about us. We said we were on a mission. The season ended in December. In March, we were doing 1-on-1, 7-on-7, setting up scrimmaging, weight room, what do you call that? Tutoring, and all of these things were going on. No one gave an excuse. We needed all 50 of us, 60 of us, however many it was on that team. We needed all of us to defend that championship, and we did. I don't know if one person would have let up had it changed. I don't know that, but I know if we had 7, 8, 9 receivers, all 7, 8, 9 receivers showed up for 1-on-1s. Watching film. Football is different than any other sport, man. You watch film like it's like no tomorrow, dog. And I didn't understand it until they brought us back and they told us we were the greatest team in school history. I didn't understand what we were doing. I didn't understand the sacrifices that I really made to be a part of that team. But now that I look back at 45, 44 years old now, I understand it. That's why I can respect Deontay Wilder that gave everything, that ignored Tyson Fury when he walked by to shake his hand. I understand Anthony Joshua. I understand it. I wouldn't have done what he did, but I understand it. When you give every fucking thing, everything, you've tried everything that you can conceive, every thought that you possibly have, and it fails, that's insanity. That's fucking insanity. It's not about the money. The money is tomorrow. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, when we go on vacation and we go do our thing. Yeah, but Saturday night when we played and we strapped up, we wore tape rings on our fingers the whole season, the second season, as a reminder. Everybody stand up, let's go. And I may have some teammates that may watch this video because I have a few of my teammates that follow the channel. Please leave a comment in the comment section. We gave everything that year. We all had to make sacrifices. And I completely understand what Anthony Joshua was going through mentally, because I've done it not on the football field, but in real life. I've pushed all my chips in the middle. Dre don't know this. I've pushed her motherfucking medical monthly payment in the center of the table. I've done it. I've pushed our rent at the time in the middle of the table and failed sometimes. So I understand what that moment of insanity feels like, man. I know what that shit of uncertainty. I've done everything. I've tried everything. And I'm just giving you guys a different perspective. Because if the Wright brothers hadn't bent that piece of metal, your ass wouldn't be on a plane to go watching Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder fight. I understand what it's like to put all your chips in the middle of the fucking table. And I respect Anthony Joshua even more after this, dog. Even more. I respected Deontay Wilder even more. The man gave everything, man. Y'all got to give everything so you know what that motherfucking moment of insanity feels like. You know what it feels like? It feels like you're in like a plastic elevator. And the whole world is on the outside. And you don't know if you're a clown or you're leading. Are you people's entertainment? Are you people's muse? Or are you leading the people to a place they've never been before, to a new height, to a new elevation that they've never ever seen before? The only way you can respect a great athlete, a great artist, a great parent, a great coach, a great doctor, a great lawyer is if they go through the threshold of insanity. I'm not calling Anthony Joshua the greatest fighter in the world, but this was the time when his back was against the wall. You know what he did? He accepted the rematch. You know what Deontay Wilder did? He accepted the rematch. Why am I using these two together? Because Deontay Wilder fans said, "Oh, fuck Anthony Joshua. We ain't got to shake his hand." That's bad. That's bad sportsmanship to the outside looking in. What Anthony Joshua did, yeah, that's bad sportsmanship on the outside. It looks like insanity. Yeah, Deontay Wilder probably, I don't know, I haven't asked him yet. He probably intentionally held up Tyson Fury in the locker room. Sportsmanship. Is it? Or is it bad sportsmanship? I don't know. Gamesmanship? I don't know. But I had more respect for Deontay Wilder after that. When are you going to put all the fucking chips in the middle? When are you going to go through that threshold of insanity? He didn't hurt nobody tonight. And it never comes, when you in that moment of insanity, it never comes out how you think it's going to come out. When you talking and trying to explain to people about, I want it to be great. I knew Deontay Wilder knew he walked in that ring as an underdog. Anthony Joshua knew he walked in that ring as an underdog. Emmitt Smith knew he had a dislocated shoulder on Monday Night Football against the Giants. When are you going to be great? You think paycheck to paycheck, living paycheck to paycheck is greatness? You think just watching athletes on Saturday night is greatness? You think being a great fan is more valuable than being a great person? This is my challenge to y'all, man. Like I see it completely different. Yeah, since he gave everything he thought that he could implement. That's why he didn't understand at the end of the fight. It didn't make sense to him. It didn't even make sense when he said it, when he said, it takes skills to win this. I gave passion. I gave everything. How did you beat me? He couldn't understand it. He couldn't gather it. He couldn't fathom it. And you know what? You know who else thought that? Every team that fucking played us for 2 fucking years. They did the same thing we did. They did OTAs. They did one-on-ones. They sacrificed. Some of them went to jail. They did gushers. They did gassers. They did 100-yard sprints. They gave up pussy. They gave up jobs. They gave up graduating early. They watched film. And when we stepped off the field and we won, they was in the locker room, on the bus, or on the plane, like, how the fuck did they beat us? Didn't understand it. I understand greatness. Me and my teammates are in the fucking Hall of Fame forever and ever. Every time you walk in Whittier College and you go look at all those trophies that we won and all conferences and players of the year and everything, you're going to see Frederick Hawthorne. Those coaches didn't understand it neither. How the fuck did we lose? How the fuck did he make that catch? How the fuck did he make that tackle? And that's where I'm at. So Anthony Joshua, man, keep your fucking head up, man. Y'all need to give the same energy y'all gave Deontay Wilder when he didn't shake Tyson Fury's hand. Give that shit to Anthony Joshua. Yeah, he did it a lot of different, but he ain't crazy. No. Anthony Joshua y'all saw it. Anthony Joshua gave everything he had. He wasn't good enough. Deontay Wilder gave everything he had last October. He wasn't good enough. Respect these men that give everything. Some of y'all think I'm crazy. I'm cool with it. Give Anthony Joshua some respect, man. Nah, fuck that. I'm not pissing on Anthony Joshua. Yeah, I won money on Usyk because, yeah, he didn't make the right decisions. But he gave everything, man. The man gave everything. The man gonna wake up Tuesday, Wednesday, and be like, first he gonna go through, how the fuck did he beat me? I'm bigger, I'm faster, I'm stronger. How the fuck did he beat me? And then he gonna wake up 2 months later and realize he got me. And he's gonna be proud of the effort that he give. You know why Deontay Wilder can give interviews with a smile? Did y'all see them interviews he did last week when he showed up with Luis Ortiz? You know why? Because he gave everything. He didn't leave no stone unturned. I love that man for that. When are you going to give every fucking thing? The reason why I'm in the position that I'm in, because I always put my chips in the middle of the table. Y'all saw how I was a journalist in boxing. I put all my chips in every interview. I didn't respect the person I was interviewing beyond the truth. I respected the truth as much as I respected the motherfucking person I was interviewing. I'm all in on Anthony Joshua. I got a newfound respect for Anthony Joshua, man. I ain't lying. I do. I'm not saying I'm going to root for him. I'm not saying I like him as a fighter. But when a man can fucking give everything, and you got niggas on the internet clowning a nigga, I'm on Instagram like, ha, 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 he going crazy because you ain't never been there. You know what Will Smith said? Everyone go Google Willisms. Google Willisms. He says you got to think unrealistic. Y'all niggas ain't thinking realistic. Y'all smoking blunts and drinking. See, y'all celebrate by drinking and smoking. You know how Anthony Joshua celebrated? By doing more rounds. Doing more laps in the pool. Lifting more weight. He gave everything. He said, you know what he said in the post-fight interview? Listen to this. He was so locked in and giving everything. Announcer, I think it was Radio Raheem. Shout out to Radio Raheem, man. He said, it's been 11 months. He says, wow, it's been 11 months. He didn't even know. He knew, but he's been so locked in. Man, y'all don't get it, man. Shout out to my teammates, man, at Dub C, man. Shout out to my teammates. We did it. For the rest of my life, I can take my kids to Whittier College. I'm going to say, your daddy's a Hall of Famer. Your daddy was part of the greatest team in school history. The greatest team in school. No, listen, guys. The greatest fucking team in school history. And I didn't do this by myself. I had to make sacrifices that my teammates never knew. My teammates had to make sacrifices that I'll never knew. And you know who else made the sacrifices? The teams that we played against, because they had to prepare for us. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button, man. And I'll talk to you guys soon, man. Go get checks and balances.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.